Phosphor Dot friends, roll at thelogbook.com here, back on the Apple II. Boy, does this one bring back some memories. Back in the mid-'80s, Scholastic, which is well known as a publisher, they were trying their hand at everything to do with computers and video games. They had a magazine called K-Power that they published, and they tried publishing their own software, and this is one of those pieces of software. And I believe that Tales of Mystery here, which not exactly Edgar Allan Poe's Tales of Mystery and Imagination, I believe this immediately preceded their ongoing software subscription service, which was called Microzine. I believe this is kind of the pilot for Microzine. So you have two stories you can play here, and these are basically choose-your-own-adventure books on a computer. They are exceedingly simple. By the way, I don't believe these Steins are anything to do with Goosebumps. H. William Stein, if I am not mistaken, is now a radio host. But the Computer Illustrators, published by Scholastic. It's kind of interesting. They were using Penguin Software Graphics Magician, which, to be fair, a lot of people used Penguin Software Graphics Magician. And I think I have even pointed out in the past various games that looked like they leaned very heavily on Graphics Magician. And here we go. Beware. You are about to enter a twist-a-plot story. You are the star of the story. You are in control. There are many possible endings to your haunted adventure. You decide what happens and which way to go. You must press return to make the computer continue. When you're given a choice, type the number of your decision and press return. So it's choose-your-own-adventure book by multiple choice. Let's go ahead and start the story. Type the name of a friend you would like to have along on your adventure and press return. You know what? I always bring Polgo along on an adventure. Polgo not smart, Polgo strong. Polgo asleep. It's 3 a.m. and suddenly you're dripping with sweat. You dreamed you saw Polgo trapped in the old abandoned Belmore house. He was screaming to you for help. But was it really a dream? Okay, you have your choices here. Go back to sleep, call Polgo to check, or go directly to the Belmore house. It's 3 a.m. Let's call him. I'm sure Polgo will appreciate that. Obviously, this was before answering machines. No answer. Now you're more convinced than ever that your dream was true. Polgo was in trouble. You must go to the Belmore house. You never believed the rumor that the Belmore house was haunted, but with a setup like that, it probably is. When you approach the gates of this crumbling mansion, you see dim lights in the windows and hear a radio playing inside. But nobody has lived here for years, except the radio. Now is the last time to think about buying ghost insurance. Do you really want to go into a haunted house unprotected? No, what? That's ridiculous. There's no such thing. As you step onto the porch, the lights on the radio go dead. You've got a flashlight with you, but it doesn't always work. Faulty connections. Type flash to try out your flashlight. Flash. Ah, you're on the porch. It's so dark you can barely read a newly painted sign which says, "Ring bell." You know what? I don't think I will. I'm going to sneak around the side of the house and look in a window. You peer into the window and can't believe your eyes. The room is packed like a warehouse with Space Wimps video arcade games. Okay, I mean, this is about as 80s as a mystery can get. Well, now I want to play Space Wimps. The flashlight doesn't work! Suddenly, two huge arms pull you down and drag you into the house. In seconds, you're tied up and alone in the kitchen. To see where you are, type flash. I would assume they would have taken my flashlight off of me. I knew you'd come to help me, says a voice in the darkness. You take a deep breath and realize it's Polgo. What's going on here, you ask, as he unties your hands. I was following my cat, Polgo says, and ended up in this place by accident. It's so weird, and there are two nuts hiding out here. Two nuts, you yell. Okay. Shh, says Polgo. Those guys have reprogrammed every Space Wimps game. Now the controls all work backwards. Your turn is over like that. He snaps his fingers loudly. Shh, you say. They're doing it to make more money, Polgo says. You're furious. We've got to stop them, you scream. Shh, you both shout. You've got to get the police. Okay. Well, make Polgo get the police or find your way to the front door. Is it really that easy? You made it. You run to the street and flag down the first police car you see. Follow me, you shout. Two police officers hop out of the car. You lead them into the Belmore house and nab the crooked gamesters. It'll be a long time before you two do any more programming, the policewoman says. Her partner's handcuffs, the ruffians. Time to pack it away, he says, making a computer joke. You won't be invading this space anymore. Yay! I'm the all-time hero of the video arcade. Pretty simple stuff, yeah, no need to go through the haunted house again. Let's try the other game. But I would have to turn the disc over, and I don't think I have the correct file for the other side of the disc. So that's probably where our demo ends here. Very, very, very simple, very watered down for kiddos. Interactive fiction a la Scholastic. Nice try, and we got Microzine out of it, and I really liked Microzine. So a good start, but if you were like me and you had already played stuff like Zork, maybe a little too watered down.